Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today, we'll be talking about the future for Russell Wilson. So, subscribe, leave a like, and enjoy the video. Though Russell Wilson hasn't requested a trade out of Seattle, he's made it clear which teams he would be willing to go to this offseason. The camp leaked 4 destinations. The one-time Super Bowl champion, Russell Wilson, would prefer to land if a deal eventually comes down to the pipeline. The Las Vegas Raiders, New Orleans Saints, Chicago Bears, and the Dallas Cowboys. Aside from Dallas, none of these teams have a quarterback quite like Russell Wilson. Plus, none have the draft capital it would take to truly entice Seattle in its next search for its next franchise quarterback. To get Wilson, it would take plenty of first-round draft picks. Along with several draft picks, an elite player package will have to be included. If any of these teams are realistic about convincing Seattle to part ways with the best quarterback in its franchise history. It's hard to imagine the Seahawks have any interest in suddenly pivoting towards a full-fledged rebuild. Because of their quarterback's unhappiness, so they'll likely require a haul that can help them remain competitive in 2021. Wilson has a no-trade clause, so he can control where he lands. If things fall apart in Seattle, and he's only willing to play for one of those 4 teams, facilitating a trade could be more difficult for the Seahawks. So essentially, by starting where he would or wouldn't play, Wilson could gain some leverage. Besides, it doesn't look like Wilson is going to go anywhere right now. He's still favored to stay with the Seahawks. So that list of 4 teams won't have much meaning until he actually requests a trade, if he ever even does. Recently, there have been a lot of rumors of Russell Wilson going to the Bears. Russell Wilson is not adverse to moving on from the Seattle Seahawks. If weeks of reports and leaks from the quarterback's own camp are to be believed, and now one of Wilson's 4 preferred landing spots, the Chicago Bears, have repeatedly made a trade for the superstar signal caller, their top priority of the 2021 offseason. Does this mean a deal is likely? Of course not. But it sure means there's a growing belief that Wilson can. In fact, he'd pride from Seattle, and anyone who's followed the Bears' QB carousel of recent years knows Chicago would probably be more inclined than anyone to pay a premium for the former Super Bowl MVP.